RanchiMall, well, basically I started it in 2009, okay, and I took a couple of years to figure out what kind of mall it had to become. I realized that I don't want to make it a mall like Flipkart, because the problem with Flipkart is that you're selling a lot of stuff. Your margin per sale is very, very low, and you would need a lot of capital just to come to a point where you could break even, and probably would never break even. And then all the investors and all the founders are essentially out of money, and that's not a great entrepreneurial situation to be in. What you want to do as an entrepreneur is you want to make sure that from your activity only you are earning so much of profits. It does not matter that the profit is large, it has to be small enough, but it should be good enough so that the whole system grows on its own. And I have a simple test for that. And the test is, when you add a customer, is the customer adding to your financial security? If the next customer is not adding to your financial security, then your customer is taking away value from your business model. And what you want is someone to add value to your business model. Okay? So I realized that Flipkart model did not pass that test, where when you add a customer, it's actually increasing the security, it's actually decreasing the security. And so then the search went on, and then in 2012, 2013, I realized that one area I should start tracking is the area of blockchain and Bitcoin. And I was not so sure whether it's a real thing or whether it's a fad or a fashion, you know. So I observed it for a couple of years, till 2015 when I made my first move. And it took me 2 more years to still come with a product. Okay, we have all these years, I did not have a single product that I could come with people. So in 2017, I had my first product, which was called Bitcoin Bonds. And the product was that we offered a product, it's just the start of 2017, that we will invest your money in Bitcoin. And I'm going to absorb any loss that happens if the Bitcoin prices fall. But if the gains happen, then we're going to share the gains 50-50. And I also set a minimum lock-in period, and I also set a minimum rate of return of that time we had set 13%, 12%, which we later increased to 13%. You know, so that product was a very successful product, because we started Bitcoin price when we started offering it was $950. The first range of Bitcoin bond, and by the end of 2017 it went all the way to $20,000. So which means that we made 10 times the capital which was given to us, and the customer made 10 times. So now I had a product, you know, and then we said that what do we do next? I mean, should we scale up this product? But I realized that if you scale up this product, then like I have not invented Bitcoin, I have not added any value. I've just predicted a price pattern of Bitcoin, and I just, you know, and I offered a product. So then the very same year we realized that we have to do more if we want to have a long-term impact on this industry. So at the end of the year we had an initial coin offering, you know, in which Amitesh also had a very big part. And it happened here only. Like, we took this venue for a full week. And then like we had a bunch of events here going on, you know. So we did the first, that was the first initial coin offering in all of India. And one of the investors, and and now when that initial coin offering happened, it gave us a lot of learning experience. Like we just didn't, that's what we should do and what we should not do. And from 2018 onwards, we did a couple of experiments. We had world's first blockchain resort in Bali. You know, we took a resort in Bali, and you know, so we did a couple of experiments, but we could not find our sure footing. And we picked a blockchain called the Flow blockchain, which is a clone of Bitcoin, so that we can try all our experiments and ideas in that. Because Bitcoin blockchain you cannot change. You know, Bitcoin blockchain is a very fixed blockchain, and there's no flexibility there. So we took another blockchain, and so that's the blockchain we started working on. And we have had a lot of work to be done, because we had to reinvent the way blockchain itself was done. In the meantime, if you're tracking blockchain world, is a blockchain called Ethereum that became big, and we realized that's not our architecture, that does not suit, it's not easy enough for customers. So we kept on working on it, and by and only now we are having an idea. So we kept on development without knowing where exactly the market is. We just kept on developing. So some place we'll find out. And then very recently we made a big discovery that all the work that we had done on Flow blockchain can actually directly be transported into Bitcoin blockchain. which means it fills a very big gap in Bitcoin blockchain, and the gap is Bitcoin blockchain does not have smart contracts, which we can now offer through Flow blockchain, and we can do many other products which the gaps which are present in Bitcoin blockchain. So we're very excited about that, and still a little bit of technology work to be done to stabilize. There's a lot of problems in stabilizing the technology, and once the technology gets totally stabilized, then we'll be back in market. But now we one of the things in entrepreneurship is just enough to make a great product. Okay, you also have to find a ready and present market, and that's the tough challenge. You know, making a product is very easy. Finding the market is tough. And in our case, we have an additional constraint that the market has to be sustainable, because I just explained to you that every time we add